Good morning, John Glenn. Today is Friday, September 15th, 2023. I'm Caleb. This is Faith.
Hi.
And this is the view from the Falcon's Nest. The Michiana Area Council of Governments has released a report predicting ever-growing congestion on roads and highways, which reflects a national trend. To better move freight, plans call for finishing US 31 so it connects to Interstate 94 or Interstate 96 in Michigan and upgrading US 30 to a limited access freeway. The plan also calls for a high-speed rail line connecting Fort Wayne and Chicago, roughly following the current path of US 30. For a link to the 207-page report, find this story at wvpe.org. Students who want their picture retaken, who are not in school for school pictures last month, or have not received their picture proofs, should go to the auditorium when the letter of their last name is called today. Faculty and staff who did not have their picture taken also should have their picture taken. Whether or not you are ordering pictures does not cost you to have your picture taken so that can be included in the yearbook. In 2004, a law designating September 17th as Constitution Day was passed. Constitution Day is a federal observance that recognizes the signing of the United States Constitution on September 17th, 1787. The Constitution was signed by the delegates to the United States Constitutional Convention at the State House in Philadelphia, the same place where the Declaration of Independence had been signed 11 years earlier. Some fascinating facts about the Constitution include: the U.S. Constitution was prepared in secret behind locked doors that were guarded by sentries. The United States Constitution has 4,400 words. It is the oldest and shortest written constitution of any major government in the world. The original Constitution is on display at the National Archives in Washington, D.C. When the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor, it was moved to Fort Knox, Kentucky for safekeeping. Some of the original framers and many delegates in the state ratifying conventions were very troubled that the original Constitution lacked a description of individual rights. In 1791, Americans added a list of rights to the Constitution. The first 10 amendments became known as the Bill of Rights. There have been 27 amendments to the Constitution since then. And finally, James Madison is considered the father of the Constitution. That's enough for the Constitution for now. John Glenn High School will be hosting a blood drive sponsored by the National Honor Society at Thursday, October 5th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. You must be at least 16 years of age to donate blood. If you are interested in signing up, please see Mr. Merrill to sign up and get the needed forms. That's enough of me. Now to Faith Reynolds from the SAD Club.
The SAG Club, in partnership with the Anti-Bully Club, will be sponsoring some walkers at the annual Out of the Darkness Walk on Saturday, September 23rd, 2023. The walk will start at 9 a.m. at Howard Park in South Bend. This walk is held to increase awareness and raise funds for resources to prevent suicide. Donations are welcome, but not required if you want to walk. If you or someone you know would like to contribute money to the effort or interested in walking with us, contact Mrs. Hudgen, Mrs. Rippey, or Mrs. Russell, our nurse, and sign up in the guidance office. See posters around the school with more information.
Well, that's all we have for news. Now to weather with Nick.
All right, good morning, Falcons. So for your weather today, it's going to be 48 degrees, foggy then sunny, with the air quality of good. And for your 3-day forecast, Friday, you're going to have a high of 73, low of 49, mostly sunny. Saturday is going to be a high of 75, low of 54, partly sunny. And Sunday is going to be a high of 69, low of 50, partly sunny also. That's all for weather. Now to Sports Desk.
Tonight marks one of the rare times in John Glenn football history when the Falcons will play as a ranked team against a ranked opponent. Glenn travels to Knox for a 7:30 kickoff against their new conference member opponent. Knox is ranked number 13 in Class 3A by the Associated Press. Glenn is ranked 18th. The Falcons are off to a fast 3-1 start, and a win tonight would get them off to their best start in years. Now back to lunch with Nick.
So for your lunch today, we're going to be having barbecue, chicken, flatbread pizza, stromboli, steamed broccoli, romaine lettuce, cherry tomatoes, and a variety of fresh fruit. That's all we have time for today, Falcons. Have an amazing day.